We first told you back in 2020.
Yeah, and after a review from the Virginia Board of Pharmacy, it looks like that is not their only problem at that CVS. 10 News reporter Abby Coleman joins us. She's here in the studio. What can you tell us about what they've found over there?
Well, I spent the day going through this 10-page consent order between the Virginia Board of Pharmacy and this CVS. And there were a lot of errors ranging from expired prescription medications to giving a patient 6 times the amount of a vaccine they were supposed to get. Now, the CVS is facing $75,000 in fines, but corporate tells me this store is staying open. Improper vaccine administration, expired drugs, and opioid theft. Those are just a few of the findings from an investigation into a CVS in Salem. We first brought you concerns over the store on Chestnut Street, store number 3794, in 2021. When then 17-year-old Elika Destura claimed she had been given an undiluted dose of the Pfizer shot.
CVS at Chestnut, 11 Chestnut Street.
What's going on?
A patient received 6 times the dose of Pfizer, and we are under our protocol. We're supposed to get EMS here.
The board found CVS contracted a nurse to give the vaccines that hadn't been trained in CVS policies for diluting and administering vaccines. The nurse provided the board with an email from a district manager at CVS Health saying, quote, "The new colleague training class has been canceled, so you will not have to complete that." But that's just one of the findings. The board went on to discover that the store failed to protect against the theft of controlled substances. One pharmacy tech admitted to board investigators of stealing several controlled substances between August and December of 2021. An internal investigation further revealed more losses, including several hundred oxycodone tablets. The following January, a Virginia Department of Health inspector found that the pharmacy failed to separate expired drugs from their working stock, and 30 out of the 100 bottles reviewed were expired. Then in February 2022, a board inspector found 61 prescription errors out of 200 prescriptions. This included incorrect refills, prescriber addresses, and instructions. Employees reported to the board feeling routinely understaffed with no time to complete day-to-day maintenance. A number of health and safety issues were also recorded. In the consent order, a representative for CVS confirmed these issues have been taken care of. I reached out to CVS, who tells me they're pleased to have reached an agreement with the board. That agreement includes a $75,000 fine, 1 year of probation, and an unannounced inspection. They say, quote, "We're committed to ensuring there are appropriate levels of staffing and resources at our pharmacies and are making targeted investments." They go on to say that today the store is fully staffed, has a strong manager and team in place, and there are no plans to close. You can read their full statement on our website at WSLS.com. Now, I grew up in Salem, and sure, I've been to the CVS right, a lot of times. I have friends that get their prescriptions there. You would never know any of this was going on.
Well, I have to ask, is this isolated store situation, or are you seeing more of a widespread issue?
So I asked the board, I emailed the Board of Pharmacy earlier today, and I said that. I said, I really haven't heard anything like this. And they said, you know, you see different instances, but in our area, from what I could find, this was really the only time I had seen this here.
Well, the specific things you pointed out, the dose that was too strong of the COVID vaccine, the expired medications. I mean, it wasn't just one thing. Clearly, there was a pattern of things here, and hopefully they've got it cleaned up.
Yeah, exactly. And they have a new manager, new team in place, so hopefully they're all good to go now.
There you go.
Okay.
Fingers crossed, right?
Thank you, Abby.
We're moving forward.
All right.